Hello there, and welcome to the Vibrant Good Health Show. This is Hillary Gooden, and I'm here today talking about our same topic that I've had for the past three shows. This is part three of a four-part series. Breathe your way to a healthier you. And so that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about some of the benefits of doing breathing exercises. And so, uh, as we get into that, what I want to do first is share this out to a few more people. I would love it if you too would tag a friend, somebody that you know needs to hear what are some benefits of doing deep breathing exercises, and it may be something that's beneficial to them as well. I know it would be beneficial because I'm always telling you how you're breathing anyway. You might as well make it work for you. That's just what this whole thing is about. Why we should pay attention to our breathing habits. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this to a few more people. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to play a quick commercial, so to speak. And while I'm sharing, please do share as well. And when you come back on in here, let me know where you're coming in from so I can shout you out. Hi, busy women leaders. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling your family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart because everybody's looking at you. You're stressed and overwhelmed. You're looking for answers, for help that's real help, for solutions. I have Vibrant Life Solutions that can help you. I am Hillary Gooden, the Vibrant Life Coach, author, speaker, lymphologist, and pastor. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. Oh yeah, and boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, you say, I need that in my life right now. Let's connect. You can reach me at www.hillarygooden.com. You can direct message me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. Or else if you would like to get on a free 20-minute strategy call, a clarity call, go to bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. That's bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life. All right. I see I have my good friend, Miss Lotus, Dr. Lotus Richey, in the house. Thank you for jumping in and letting us know where you're coming in from. Let me just kind of get in the comments here. Again, we're talking about breathing. Breathe your way to a healthier you. You breathe it anyway. Why not make it work for you? When I found out about some of the benefits of breathing properly and doing different breathing exercises, how beneficial it was for me. Of course, I had to share this out. And when I also found out that it was the number two way to help to activate your lymphatic system, I have to talk about it. So you used to maybe hearing me talking about bouncing on a mini trampoline, the number one way to activate your lymphatic system. But what if you don't have a trampoline? What if you need some help with your lymphatic system and you're on the bus, you're in the car, you're at the grocery store, what maybe you need to do something then. That's why I'm talking about the number two way, and that is breathing properly and some different breathing exercises. And so thank you for coming in. She said breathing exercises are great. Let's share. And yes, please do as you come in, share this broadcast out like I did and like Dr. Lotus did. She's coming in from Washington, D.C. and says storming there. Oh my God, we're having such a sunshiny, beautiful day here in the Chicago area, and well, in Harvey, right outside Chicago. So I'm going to go ahead and get into my topic today. I'm going to talk about some of the benefits of doing deep breathing exercises. And one of the main things is that it helps with your cardiovascular muscles to help make them stronger. And that's always a good thing because when you think of your cardiovascular health, you're thinking about heart health. That main muscle, that heart, you want it to be strong. You want it to be, uh, working like God intended for it to work to help you and not harm you. And so I hope you can hear me okay. I'm just not sure. If you hear me okay, please put a 1 in the comment. I would surely appreciate that. Before I just get to talking here and then you can't really hear me. Always sharing great information. Thank you so much. And thank you for that 1. That's what I needed to know. All right. So benefits of breathing. It helps with your cardiovascular, which is your heart health. And how many people do all of us know somebody that may have heart problems with their heart not working as God intended for it to work. I'm trying to find my post here. Not working the way God intended for it to work. And so doing something that you're already doing, but doing it a little extra or with more intention at different times throughout the day can help strengthen your heart. One of the other things that it helps with is when we talked about the heart is a muscle, so it helps with your heart muscles, and you want that to be strong. It helps your blood pressure. The heart pumps the blood away from the heart and back to the heart, and depending on your blood pressure, tells how well your heart is pumping that blood, how effectively it's leaving and making its way through your body, taking oxygen and nutrients to all the different areas of your body, to all of your cells, and then making its way back to the heart to start the process all over again. Your blood pressure needs to be not too high and not too low. And your body knows. That's what's so amazing about our bodies. Our body knows how it needs to operate, but it needs a little help from us to do our part. When we do our part, the body already knows what to do with that. When there's an ample supply of oxygen in the body knows how to help because listen, oxygen is what heals. So you want your heart taking that blood that's full of oxygen and nutrients throughout your body and not getting stagnated. Not enough is going, not enough is making it back, and you end up with other conditions. So it helps with your blood pressure. If you have blood pressure issues, you might want to try some breathing exercises, some breathing techniques. Someone that has a problem with their blood pressure, along with taking your medication. Listen, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a certified lymphology expert. I know what I'm talking about as far as how it's dealing with your lymphatic system and how your lymphatic system is connected to all the other systems of the body. And so when you can take this advice, I want to say you can take this advice, you can take what I'm saying is really here for educational purposes so that you can know knowledge is power, So if you have issues you want to ask your doctor about it, should I be doing breathing exercises? Sure, ask your doctor. Do not stop taking any medications or any protocol that your doctor has you on because of something you heard me say here tonight. So now that that's aside, you want to help your body as much as you can. And listen, I don't know how many times throughout this broadcast and in the coming days I'll be talking about it because this is where I'm focused down. I'm locked in on breathing because you're outside more, and you want to be able to take advantage and use it for your health. Use it to help you to have better health. And you know what follows having better health is a more vibrant life. So it also, another benefit is that it helps to decrease the risk of strokes. And when you're having a stroke, a lot of times that's dealing with your blood pressure, your blood isn't circulating the way that it ought to, and it can cause things to become out of balance and cause the stroke. So if you've never had one, you don't want to have one. It doesn't matter if mama had one or daddy had one or your sister, brother, cousin had one. You don't have to have one. You don't have to look forward to your stroke. I'm here to tell you, look forward to having a healthier you by using what you're already doing. Breathing. All right. So then breathing, it helps to decrease the risk for a stroke. The other thing that it helps, and I know to be true, it helps to stimulate your vagus nerve. Now, if you've never heard of the vagus nerve, have you ever heard of the vagus nerve? If you have, put a 2 in the comments. I'd like to know. Even my replay viewers, let me know. I got another person here in from DC where it's storming. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. They said we need the rain though. Just share to 8 groups and you can too. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So the vagus nerve. Have you ever heard of the vagus nerve? 2 in the comment if you have. I'm going to talk about it whether you have or whether you have not. Anyway. So the vagus nerve is a part of your disclaimer. Thank you so much. 2 in the comments. Thank you so much. So the vagus nerve is a part of your nervous system. I said it's a nerve, and it's like a main nerve. It's a main part of your nervous system. And when you're doing different breathing exercises, helping to have that flow of your blood flowing properly, your lymph fluids moving properly through the body, oxygen, nutrients, and everything working, this whole thing of what they call homeostasis, working properly. But it helps to stimulate your vagus nerve, and your vagus nerve can help you to not be thrown into that fight or flight mode. That fight or flight mode can come on you like a thief, like a robber, like somebody hold you at gunpoint, startles you, and your heart starts pumping really fast, and you can't hardly breathe. You're stressing and trying to get oxygen in your body because everything is just out of whack, and it can last maybe a few seconds or maybe longer because you're thrown into this mode where your body is meant to use it for emergencies. When you get if something happened and you need to move quickly, your body goes into fight or flight to help you to either fight or run. Whichever one you need to do so you can move quickly so you can make it happen. Whether you're making it happen for you or you're making it happen for someone else. But fight or flight mode should not be happening every single day, multiple times throughout the day. That is not good for your body because that also causes a release of cortisol. And having cortisol in your system over an extended period of time can cause you other issues. Weight gain is one of them, and it's just not good for the body. And so, not for extended time, not for ongoing chronic stress, chronic overwhelm. You have to learn how to be at peace. And different breathing techniques help to stimulate that vagus nerve and can take you from 0 to 10 like that. So amazing. So amazing. And let me see. I'm going to stop for a comment right here. And Dr. Lotus said vagus nerve stimulation may reduce the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. Absolutely. So that's wonderful because when we're talking about activating your lymphatic system, and breathing is the way to activate your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system deals with inflammation, helps to reduce inflammation in the body. And what is at the bottom denominator of arthritis? inflammation. So you want to use your body to help your body. And learning how to breathe properly and breathing techniques is a great way to do that. I'm going to give you one technique before I get off in just a few minutes, but you have to wait to the end for it. So my next one that I have two more, and one is the next one is it helps to improve your concentration, your ability to think clearly, you know, and those are like two different things. So when you can concentrate, when people are dealing with chronic conditions, a lot of times they're also dealing with what's called brain fog, just not being able to hold your thoughts, not being able to think clearly, not being able to make decisions the way you need to make decisions, or the way you're used to making, decisions on the spot. You're thinking and it can be very frustrating. And it seems like if people say, well, you're just getting older. You know, I have a theory about all of this, just receiving everything somebody said. You don't have to receive it because somebody said it. It's not in the Bible that said has to happen. So I always say, I'm not receiving that. I got to find a way to help my body so that I don't have to look forward to having uh, brain fog, having chronic episodes of not being able to think clearly, not being able to get my thoughts. I say, get your thoughts together, you know. And so breathing is a great way to do that. I wanted to just tell you about the vagus nerve. So I'm gonna backtrack. I know that to be true, how it can stimulate your vagus nerve, and your vagus nerve is which helps to that fight or flight mode. A few years ago, I came home from church. My mom and myself, we came home from church. This was the weekend. It was the Sunday prior to Thanksgiving of that year, a few years ago. And we got home from church. Before we left church, my mother had everybody, and this is something she don't usually do, but she had everybody stand in a circle, hold hands, and she prayed over everybody, and she prayed peace over everybody. I never will forget that. Plus, I had just been learning about the breathing techniques, and so I was doing it all the time. It's a wonderful thing because you can have like a buildup in you, a supply that's in you and ready. And so with me doing the breathing techniques every day, even on Sunday, and then that's prayer that she prayed. When we pulled up in our driveway, I parked my car, two guys ran up in our driveway with guns pulled. And I'm telling you, these were the TV guns. I'd never seen two guns held at myself and at my mother that was so big. And these were some young men. They looked like they were in their 20s, but they had bandanas on. This was way before COVID, and had caps pulled down. So all you could see is their eyes. And the one that was with my mother, he was a little nervous, and he was looking at the one that had his gun at me. And he kept asking me, lady, where's your purse? Where's your purse? And it was strange that it's like I was in Twilight Zone. It was surreal. And I kept staring at him, and he kept saying, lady, I don't want to hurt you. Where is your purse? And I was looking because he had the gun pointed at my lap. And I'm thinking, this man going to shoot me? I don't understand. And then my head was just going through some crazy things. And so I looked down, the keys were in my lap. That's why he kept pointing at my lap to give him the keys. And I told him my purse was in the back seat. He said, get out the car. I got out of the car. The other guy, he snatched my mother's purse and jumped, came down the stairs. They jumped in the car, and I saw my car drive away out the driveway. And it was like, did that just happen? Oh my God. But the thing is, the whole reason why I got into this whole health journey for myself, excuse me for the lighting, but for myself is that I had this chronic cough. And I was always trying to find out what can I do to have some control over this without just going to get a inhaler or like my doctor wanted to give me, or finding some pills or something. What can I do? And so when I got it in the house that day, I told my mother, I said, I didn't cough not once, because anxiety would trigger it, that fight or flight mode. And when I go into it, I can't stop until my body, would just like reset. And I thought, I said, man, if I had gone into that coughing mode, he would have thought, because my car was parked right by my neighbor's window, he might have thought I was trying to get my neighbor's attention, or he might have shot me. I did not cough that whole evening after such a traumatic event that happened. And I said, wow, that breathing is really something, and that prayer too. So help your body help you to have better health. Help your body to help you to have up some stored up peace. And I'm telling you, it really helped me that time. I did get my car back, by the way, about a week later. Yeah, so let's see. Lotus said, Pastor, this is great information. And I think she's saying to share the broadcast, hit replay. Yes, if you're watching this, please, even if you're on the replay, keep on the seat and no repeat. I'm not sure what that means. I have to. Great for NAC is great for chronic coughs. Not sure what NAC is. Uh, Help your body help you. That's right. That's my favorite saying. Great, you got your car back. I did get my car back, and I'm gonna tell you, I didn't care. Well, that's a whole nother story. I didn't carry a purse for about 4 years behind that situation happening. So things can happen to you, and then it can affect you in other ways that sometimes you don't pay attention to. I know that gun to my face. It's amazing that the calm that I had, absolute calm. And I know that was nothing but the Lord. And I also attribute it to doing those breathing exercises and having like that stored up oxygen, or, where my vagus nerve was ready to work for me and not against me, sending the wrong signal. I was able to still move in peace. Amazing. So the last one I have here today is, it helps you to have healthier skin, to have glowing skin. And I noticed lately that my skin was looking better. And I was like, well, what am I doing? I know I'm drinking my water. Always got my water at hand. Excuse me. And but you know what? It's the breathing. I've been doing breathing exercises. So we're gonna do a quick exercise. I want to show you. The last couple of weeks, I did show you how you can breathe properly. Today, I'm going to show you a quick breathing exercise that you can do to help your body so you can have a healthier you. And this is all gearing up because on schedule for July 30th, I'm having a Breathe Your Way to a Healthier You, a program that you can sign up for. Breathe Your Way to a healthier you means a healthier life. A healthier you means a happier life. A healthier you means the people around you are going to be happier as well, because you're, taking care of yourself so you can take care of them. So this program is going to be on July 30th, a 5-week program. And if you're interested to sign up to find out what it's more about, we're going to be able to go through different actual exercises. You have a week to use it, and and so that you can see the different benefits that you'll reap from it, as well as learning a wealth of information that I'm not going to try to share on these short broadcasts. And then be able to get your questions answered, your concerns answered as well. If you're interested, I would love for you to direct message me so that we can set up a quick call to find out if this program will be a good fit for you, and if this is what I have planned will help you, or help somebody that you know or love. Because once you learn these techniques, once you learn this information, it becomes a part of who you are. You have it not just for 5 weeks, but for a lifetime, to help you when you really need it, to be able to share it to somebody else who really needs it, And so that's that. Direct message me if you are interested to know about this program, and if you think that you would like to be a part of it, let's have a quick conversation to make sure it'll be a good fit. So before we go on, and I'm going to go to my last comments again. Breathe your way to a healthier life. I thought I had already shown that. New program July 30th. Sign up today, and you can sign up by, and I like that. Don't delay. Sign up today. Don't delay. And so we can have that quick conversation. July 30th for 5 weeks, and then it's really going to be awesome because there's so much stuff that I know I didn't know. And if you feel like you want to know more, you want to be able to help your body to help you to have better health without all of the uh, pharmaceuticals, or in addition to what you're already doing, you breathe it anyway. Make it work for you. Make it work for you. So, with that being said, I'm gonna show you a quick exercise that I love to do. And this one, I usually do it first thing in the morning before I get out of bed. And it's not that pretty, but it works. And so what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in one nostril, hold that breath, close that nostril, and then breathe out the other nostril. And then we're going to breathe in that nostril, hold that breath, close that nostril, and breathe out the other one. So it's like you got breath coming and out, in and out, in and out, like that. So if you're ready to do this exercise right quick, I want you to sit up straight in your seat or stand up tall wherever you are. And we're going to use our two index fingers to make it easy. So I'm going to show you first. I'll do it like a couple of times so you can see what I'm talking about. And then we're going to do 3 together. So this is what you want to do. You want to you want to breathe in. Here we go. I'm using my right hand. We're going to hold the right nostril down and breathe in through the left. Hold that breath, close the left, and breathe that breath out through your right. Breathe in through the right, hold it, breathe out through the left. So you're going like that. So let's do 3 together. Are you going to do these with me, or is this just me sitting here doing it again? If you're going to do these breaths with me, put a 3 in the comments so I know I'm not alone. You're breathing anyway. Why not make it work for you? Miss Angela Elton said, I love that exercise. I recommend it, especially when one of your nostrils are congested or help relieve a headache. I'm telling you, it helps to relieve, because when you're lying down sleep, unless you really have your head elevated, that mucus in your body have a tendency to go towards your head. So, unless you can elevate your head to help alleviate some of that so it's not as much. Thank you for those 3s. And so that's one thing. You can elevate your head with your pillow. But just to help your body out in the morning, you can do this quick breathing exercise. Now, one thing is, I want you to also learn, as you do this, listen to your body. And I say that because when you're doing it, your body will let you know when it's had enough. It's like you could be doing, because you don't have to do this like deep in and breathing really hard out. That's not necessary. Just breathe regular in and out, and your body will, when it's had enough, when your lungs have said, okay, that's good, we're good, you will find that your breathing will get slower. You can't hardly breathe in more if you wanted to. Listen to that and stop. All right. So we're just going to do it 3 times. And here we go. We're going to let's start with the right. We're going to hold the right nostril down. Breathe in. Hold, close, and breathe out through the right now. Breathe in. Hold, change fingers, breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out through the other nostril. My body said that was enough for me. So breathe your way to a healthier you. Next week will be our fourth uh, part in this series for Breathe Your Way to a Healthier You. If you're dealing, you need more energy, you find that you have a lack of energy, you're dealing with brain fog that we talked about today, you're dealing with even having pain, like Miss Angela talked about, it helps to alleviate a headache. All of that stuff dealing with inflammation. It helps to alleviate that, and it helps to activate your lymphatic system because of the up and down motion of your what do you call that? Your diaphragm. Okay, and that up and down motion of your diaphragm helps your lymphatic system. And so, as you do it, you will find you will have more energy, less pain, less inflammation. You're going to breathe better, and you're going to be thinking clearer, and you'll have peace, peace that lasts. That's the beautiful thing. I needed peace that lasts more than I know I needed it that day I got carjacked. I had peace that lasted me through which would have been a very stressful and anxious moment, because I'm telling you, moments of anxiety, it would just like a snap of the fingers, I'd be full blown coughing and a cough attack. People patting me on my back, wanting to give me some water, and I just need to catch my breath. So I learned how to catch my breath ahead of time. And that's what I want to help you. So join me next week for this show. And this is the Vibrant Good Health Show. I will be talking about the fourth installment of this series, Breathe Your Way to a Healthier You, before July 30th, which will begin the 5-week program. And I especially would love for you to be a part of that, or somebody you know and love that has an issue with their health, with their energy, with their sleep. That helps you to sleep better. With their immunity, it's going to help your immune system. With their vitality, being able to feel alive and awake and just ready to take on life. You know somebody that's got issues with those areas aside from you, share this information with them. Share this video with them. Tell them you need to direct message that woman. And this is Hillary Gooden. And I am your lymphology expert. And I mainly, but not absolutely, work with women who are dealing with, women leaders who are dealing with and looking for strategies to help to transform their uh, their 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 brain fog, to help them to transform their emotional and physical health while reducing stress. And the main thing is you got the power to help your body, help you have better health and a more vibrant life. And from this whole series, my theme is you are already breathing. Make it work for you. So see me here next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching on LinkedIn, you can make sure that you connect with me so you'll get notifications when I go live. If you're watching from YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to my page and hit that notification button bell so you'll be sure to get the notifications when I go live. And so I'm here every Tuesday, like I said, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And I look forward to hearing from you as well, because there are things that you can do that are easy, natural, and drug-free, and breathing is one of them, and I want to help you with that. So thank you for being here with me, and I thank my guests, my guest audience that was in tonight. Appreciate you all as well. And I'm going to say good night.